Hello everyone, today we are gonna talking about WADA.
WADA is an international independent agency under the initiative of the IOC with the support and participation of the Intergovernmental Organization and Sports Movement. In part 1, I will introduce background, purpose, and the mission of WADA. As stated by the Liquid's 2017 Fighting Against Doping in Sport combines the creation of the International Olympic Committee Medical Commission in 1961, which is the predecessor of the WADAs. In the 1970s and 1980s, world anti-doping entered the period of the explosion under the leadership of the IOC and the International Association of Athletics Federation. With anti-doping receiving more attention from the IOC in the 1990s, toward Fresh becoming the trigger for the establishment of WADA. The scandal revenues the celerity of large-scale, systematic, and organized use of stimulants in sports events and brought the issues of anti-doping into the spotlight, which prompted the Lausanne Declarations in February 1999 and the First World Conference on Doping in Sports. The declaration forms the establishment of WADAs in October 1999 in order to human rights sports organization domestic rules and promote the anti-doping activities. Therefore, WADA shoulders the mission of leading a collaborative global movement in anti-doping-free sports by addressing the segmentations, resource scarcities, and the ineffectiveness of anti-doping policy. In order to promote the globalization of anti-doping, WADA is responsible for the World Anti-Doping Code adopted by more than 615 sports organizations. According to the Bosenberg et al., as a neutral standard setter and the refereeing agent in anti-doping efforts worldwide, WADA is committed to fulfilling its core responsibility, which includes the list of the prohibited lists and the identification of drug testing laboratory as anti-doping research, education, and prevention. By successfully dividing a global unified anti-doping system, it enhances credibility in international sports competitions and the legitimacy of the elite sports policy. The main purpose of WADA is protect athletes, promote the values of clean sports, and preserve the spirit of the sports internationally. WADA adheres to its core values, including integrity and openness, to ensure its transparency in anti-doping policy and maintain strict enforcement efforts. It upholds the purity and fair competition of the sportsmanship by creating a clean and fair playing field and protecting the rights of all athletes. Meanwhile, WADA applies itself to inclusion and diversity in sports, which made a significant contribution in achieving a normative consistency based on the fairness, honesty, and transparency in global sports.
Let us now go on the second section, which discusses WADA's governance and structure. The governance is exactly as shown in this image. WADA's new governance structure includes Foundation Board, Executive Committee, Permanent Special Committee, Standing Committees, expert advisory groups, and working groups. It should be mentioned that the working groups currently consist of only 11 groups. A 42-member foundation board is the highest policy-making body. The foundation is made up of the president, the vice president, 20 representatives from Olympic management, and 20 representatives from public authority, with equal speaking rights for both public Olympic management and public authorities. Additionally, members are appointed by their representative constituency groups. Then there is a 16-member executive committee, to which the board delegates the management and operations of the agency, covering the performance of all its functions and asset management. This includes delegating all decisions that not received under the WADA statutes or the law to the board. The composition will be as follows: 5 independent members, 5 Olympic management representatives, one of which is an athlete, by public authorities representatives and the WADA Athlete Council chair. There are 5 permanent special committees and 3 standing committees. These 2 will be discussed in detail later. The final 10 expert advisory groups and 11 working groups report as shown in the chart above and provide guidance or advice to agencies in their representative areas of competence. In compliance with the 2022 governance reforms, the Foundation Board established 5 permanent special committees: the Nominations Committee, the Compliance Review Committee, the Athlete Council, the Independent Ethic Board, and the New Risk and Audit Committees. Following the 2022 governance revisions, the Education Committee, Finance Administration Committee, and Health Medical Research Committees are the only WADA standing committees. They report on their operations to the Director General and, upon the Chair's request, to the Executive Committee. They play a key advisory role in anti-doping policy and priority development for the agency.
Lastly, I will introduce the achievements and ongoing challenges of WADA. The World Anti-Doping Agency has made significant progress in its fight against doping in sports. WADA has played a pivotal role in developing innovative anti-doping testing methods to combat the ever-evolving techniques of doping athletes. With substantial investment in scientific research done by Herman and Henneberg, WADA has enabled the development of tests capable of detecting a wider range of doping substances, including those that are newly emerging or modified. A remarkable example of WADA support for advanced testing methodology is microdose testing. This technique can detect minute quantities of doping substances in the body, even when administered in extremely small doses. Such advancements underscore WADA's commitment to staying ahead of the ever-changing landscape of doping practice. Despite its achievements, WADA confronts persistent challenges in the disparity in anti-doping testing resources among countries. According to a report by the International Testing Agency 2020, highlighted the substantial differences in anti-doping testing capabilities between various nations and regions. This disparity creates an uneven playing field, allowing athletes in some countries to escape detection while other counterparts face stringent testing procedures. However, the disparity in anti-doping testing resources highlighted by Holyhead et al. 2019 necessitates a closer examination of root causes, investigate economic, political, and cultural factors contributing to these inequalities, and consider their impact on athletes' welfare. Propose sustainable strategy for reducing the testing resource gap, evaluate the effectiveness of WADA's financial assistance programs, and suggest improvements. This comprehensive analysis contributes to the ongoing and relevant discourse on. Furthermore, the foremost issue appears to be privacy. The WADA whereabouts system has come under scrutiny due to privacy concerns, forcing athletes to reveal complex daily activities. While this transparency aims for anti-doping potency, it potentially infringes on athletes' privacy rights, which will lead to data breaches. Instances of data breaches underscore the accessibility of personal information, posing security risks for athletes. In that case, striking a balance between anti-doping measures and individual privacy becomes imperative. A study by Moeller et al. 2019 in the Journal of Sports Sciences underscored the necessity for a nuanced approach in implementing anti-doping policies, considering both potency and safeguarding of athletes' privacy rights. Only in this way can we take care of all sides' results. In conclusion, the various challenges facing WADA in ensuring a clean and fair sport necessitate a comprehensive and collaborative approach. As the organization grapples with the evolving landscape of doping methods and strives to address disparities in testing resources, it is crucial to recognize and navigate the intricate balance between anti-doping measures and other existing problems. By investigating these challenges and proposing sustainable solutions, WADA can foster a more equitable, and effective anti-doping framework, contributing to the integrity and the longevity of competitive sports on a global scale.
Thank you, that's all.